we've started out as a partnership
Okay.
on an eat what you kill model, and then now we've gone to the S corp. But one of the things that we've over the years or knew and discovered as part of this process is the idea of unequal or uneven distributions. And the ability of a partnership to have that type of flexibility versus an S corp, not having that flexibility. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Sure. So the term that I use in what you're talking about is called disproportionate distributions, or disproportionate allocation of profits and losses. And ultimately what that means is let's say we're in a 50-50 partnership together, but I'm doing 80% of the work and you're doing 20% of the work. Well, I might come to you and say, hey, it's fair that I'm doing the majority of the work, so I'm going to get allocated the majority of the income and I'm going to take the majority of the profits. We can still be 50-50 on assets. So if we end up selling in the company, we'll split those profits. But for day-to-day operations, I'm going to take more because I'm working in the company more. And we decide that's fine. Well, in a partnership, we're able to just do that. If we had 100,000 of net income or profit, I would take 80, you would take 20, I would get taxed on 80 and you would get taxed on 20. And it's just done that way. In an S corporation, as 50-50 owners, we're actually we're shareholders of the company. You own 500 shares and I own 500 shares. In an S corporation, you can only have what's called one class of stock. Different classes of stock allows you to give dividends or give money to owners at different rates. So in an S corporation, it's limited to one, which means if I want $1 out of our company, you have to take $1 out of our company. And so it really restricts some of the flexibility you have in terms of how funds come out. Now, in an S corporation, what ends up happening if I'm working more and more in the company, I just take a larger and larger salary than you would, and I'm paying the Social Security and Medicare tax associated with that. And so there's a bit of a balancing act in terms of the benefit of the S corp in the reduction of the self-employment tax versus the restriction of the S corporation in how distributions are going to end up occurring.